Hello, welcome back. Last time I came to the Reverse Tower of Destiny, and this first room requires something from me that I'm not ready to give it, apparently. So I got this far with 2 monsters unkilled only, but they are 2 very difficult monsters to kill. Whoa. Right, okay, that's the ring of poison that I saw go away. Something moved out of the corner of my eye, because I wasn't looking down here. Anyway. So I have some allocations. Cyan X is this statue. Magenta Star is that monster block, Green Moon is that bomb bug. These 2 are roughly interchangeable, but this one's already in the right area to go here. That's sky, not ice, the rest is mostly ice. This is all Pacific. To make that... Wait, I used that altar? Apparently. What did I sacrifice there? Flying snake standing up high, of course, okay. Right, and I have a timer to beat among all of this. So, the, Oh, I reset to a checkpoint, that's what happened. I was wondering why I wasn't at the start of the room after resetting. I forgot I had set one of those. Okay, so... in addition to beating the timer, I need a way to kill these 2 things. There's some potential for putting an explosion here to deal with that statue. The monster block's not in a convenient spot for that. I can't get to a waypoint quick enough to intercept it here and send it east, can I? Nope. So if I wanted a monster block to scare a bomb bug down, I would have to manually move the monster block north, which will be happening because it's going up here. Okay, so I wasn't really thinking much about it, but exploding this could work. And that would open up the possibility of this angry eye just being dropped west of this door without opening the door. As a personal challenge, I'm trying to do this without opening the door using this star key I'm not supposed to have. I have to use that star key to open this door. That flying snake started on the fence. It's a fence sitter. Tree on a trapdoor is a funny construct to me for some reason. The very permanent object on top of the very impermanent one. Okay. Anyway, right, so I want to set down this angry eye, because that's the one I can get on the ground. I guess really, right... Oh, it would have to be here... Okay, so just getting an angry eye in this spot is... I mean, it's doable. I just need the flying snake close to me, then I walk like this and kill there and step away. And that statue's already gone. Even if it's not, as long as this is closed, the act of stepping here and north will awaken and move it in time for the laser to hit the slug. And then at that point, I'm 1 step away from being safe from the timer. Though not actually safe if this statue is not already dead. Okay, so I have some orders of operations to think about here. This is a very late switch to hit. This is like the second last-ish thing that I want to do. I think right after I hit this switch I'm going to want to do something like walk to that waypoint, teleport to this waypoint, step west, east, east, kill statue. Well, I want the statue already angry, so it'll be out and about. Okay, so I want the statue already angry. Be sure to step into that column at some point with no, with nothing in the way, you say. Okay. Because if I just wait and do nothing in particular... Okay, really? Okay, that's fine. I can go here, there, and that's just a couple of turns, some moment when I'm on a waypoint to take care of that. Okay. So assuming I'm doing all that, what am I doing about you? Oh, there is a waypoint near me. It takes a little bit to get to, but it clears up some space that I want cleared up anyway. What do I think of these switches? They're fine. Okay, it looks to me like it's beneficial to do all of these things. Oh, I needed to intercept that monster block though, didn't I? Because if it keeps sliding... Well, I can just step here and do that. Here, let's break. Bump. Monster blocks intercepted. Is that where I wanted it intercepted? That's probably acceptable. Okay, so that's only a few moves. I want to see how many. That's only 15 moves. Yeah, how many do I have? The sign might have said. Whoa. Alright, so on the 156th move, I had better be up here with this open and all monsters dead. Okay. Right. So not a huge amount. Before I reach the finish line, yeah, so this didn't give me a number, but now I have one. It's 155. Alright, so Monster Block, you have a couple of jobs. All of my bomb bugs have died. How'd the bomb bug who was standing here die? Oh, at the start of the room, I just blew it up. Oh, okay, well that's not what I want. I want you to live. So I'm actually just gonna walk north here, out of the way of everything. So a problem with you going south is there's poison there. So first fire I want to put out is this slug. Since that flying snake is heading my way now, I'd like to deal with... it before I do too much else. Can I do that and still intercept the monster block? No, not in time, but I can start the snake moving in the right direction. If I wait one, that's actually better, I think. This waypoint. I do actually desire for that bomb bug there to explode. So that is now done. There's one here, right? Yes. Alright, I can deal with Flying Snake now if I want, although... So what's my plan for this poison? Don't have one. Let's make one. What if I bring the monster block north this way? The Flying Snake's gonna get out. Like, my plan was to do something like this to bring that bomb bug south, and then, what, scare it east? That's not good. I would much rather scare it in this column. Putting the monster block there is fine, I think. That should be recoverable, but the issue is this is poisoned. And there's no avoiding that. So I will have to clear that poison. Could the statue do it? Not easily. Well, one bomb bug could do it and the other could follow that trail, maybe? No, that's not how things work with the monster block. Bomb bug doesn't have to go all the way... Yeah, it kinda does. Okay, well, let's try this first. Don't think there was any useful work I could have done during that wait. The wait was relatively short. Next, I think I want to blow up the southwest bomb bug. There are a lot of waypoints in this room. Statue moved a bit. There's a bomb bug too close to it for that to make sense, it feels like. And what is my current task? Who's the one that pushes this in here? Actually, that's a good question. Who is the one that does that? So I intercepted there. Killed the flying snake. Prepared for that move. Oh, it was one of the inner bomb bugs, wasn't it? Yeah, so I had a job for... Oh boy, okay. Up the middle, in there. Oh, this looks much better than whatever I was doing. What's happening here looks very inefficient. I think I did kill the slug first. Why did I teleport there? Yeah, because I needed that switch, I guess. Okay. Okay. Oops, that's right, that's still replay mode. So... what I didn't like about that was blowing up this bomb bug indiscriminately, I think. So don't do that. Just put a stop to that, and that makes me quicker with a flying snake. Good. So it's 17, snake's been sacrificed. Alright. But if I'm getting that monster block up the middle... well, for one thing, it's in the wrong column. But am I also expecting to put it here to send a bomb bug south? I think a much better plan is just to use this Angry Eye for both of these things. To do otherwise would not work well. Oh, I have an idea. Check this out, I can multitask. Statue's awake, snake's in the perfect spot. It wastes one single turn, but that's just one. Turn 18, yeah, so one extra turn spent, but this statue is angry, and that is an improvement. I would like this to actually go in the pit. And that needs to happen before this is closed. That's fine, I have lots of time before then. But I don't like where the monster block is. Okay, what I did with that snake... okay, so here's an idea. Wait one here, then go for the slug. That way the snake is horizontal already. And I'm ahead of schedule. If I go here, I get monster blocked and die. Okay, I'm going to want some of these center things open. Oh, good grief. There you are. Yeah, but I don't make it in time if I do that. Well, his slug is pacified there. I can leave it alone for a minute. Okay, so snake's traveling. While that happens, I'm going to break this. And I had only one turn that I couldn't actually spend on anything to do that. Okay, I will kill the slug right after the snake. Oof, I guess that's fine. Oh, that was in the wrong spot. I wanted... oh, shoot. I wanted this? Something like... okay. If I go here now... it would have been better to wait one, weirdly enough. Keeps the flying snake closer to its destination. Since that's horizontal right now, I can do my multitasking task. Would have been better if the snake were one more north. Could I have made that happen? Yes. Maybe. Yes. Probably. No. I mean, I can do this. Ah, slug went too fast. Okay, I just need the one turn to eradicate the slug, actually, because I don't think I need this tile? I might. I will imagine for now that I don't. So I'll take this moment to awaken the statue. This moment to annihilate the slug. Yeah, this actually works. Because now Snake is vertical, and that doesn't really make a difference. But that's okay. Alright, 23. Monster block stopped in a better spot. Oh, if I'm doing that, though... okay. Let's see here. Could it actually be better? Wait, if I were doing that... What if I do the statue now? It was 23 before. And it's 23 now. You know, it's fine. That might have actually been the same order I used. I don't know what I did. Okay, 23, Snake is done, Slug is gone. This is still poisoned. Statue's awake. One of these is broken. Those two bomb bugs are alive, importantly. What did I do with this statue? It's gonna be real hard to get that where I want it to be. I note this bomb bug is real close to a place where I would like it to be. Could I... Okay, let's experiment with that for a bit. I'd have to reface it first. Doable. Like, if I just ignore the... Oh, wait a second. Don't I have a plan for you? I do have a plan for you. While I'm in this spot... I want this, I think. Do I want to use these? No. Oh, there's a bum bug there. And I have a plan for that one? Kinda? To deal with the monster block, but to get the monster block through, you just gotta already be dead. Alright, well, don't worry about it then. Or, hold on, monster block could scare it. Then you would die, and I have a job for you. Okay, instead, let's teleport... Wait. Yeah, let's teleport here. And now it would have been better to awaken the statue in this step. Okay. Can I get this monster block where I want it right now? It's gonna keep sliding. This is in the way. Well, I don't need that there anymore, and I can just move this like that. Okay, a lot of this is actually working fine. I do have to make a little detour. Oh, the second monster block! Dang it. The second monster block, dang it. Can I have done the green moon first? I think so, yes. Okay. So delay these activities until green moon is done. Cool, I would love to. Problem is, these two are in the same row. You know what? That's just gonna have to be dead. I will use this one instead, who is now exposed. The statue is going very... close to where I want it, but problem is this is not ice, that's marble. So it didn't keep sliding where I wanted it to slide. That's fine. I can't step there, but I can step here. However, you have a... Okay, so this monster block's an issue for everybody. Could I have... Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's do this differently. This is already aligned better for that anyway. I'm gonna approach from this angle instead of that angle. At least that's what I think I'll be doing. How am I going to pull that off? Oh, that'd have to be held by the monster block, I guess. How do you think that's gonna happen? Oh, I see a way. No I don't. Idea was this bomb bug is here and explodes, but things don't happen in that order. Unless... Maybe they could, if I went... Oh, good grief, these waypoints. Is that secretly what I need? Okay, how do I move you east now? I guess I stand here, bump that, go to this and do that action, okay. Then... I can't do these actions, because I needed you alive. At least I wanted you alive. Maybe it's not that necessary. Wait, hold on, what's my plan for this again? The angry eye, right. So I don't need this one alive. No, that's fine. I can replace with... your explosion, right? Yeah, I think so. That would mean I would do something like... That doesn't feel efficient. Also, there's still a monster block here. Why was this going to solve any of my problems? Right, I wanted it to solve the problem of bringing a bomb bug up this route, because I wanted to move you, but the prior problem of this was still present, so no. Okay. So I really need this to stay closed. Okay, the reason it worked to bring this bomb bug through this channel was because that does not toggle these two doors. So this sight line was blocked. Okay. So let's go back to how things were. To do that I need this dropped, that ice trapdoor. Right, so break, go here. Did I decide I don't need you anymore? Yeah, because it can be replaced by this bomb bug, and that's fine? Oh, but I put the U in the wrong place because I was rerouting. There we go. Okay. All of those things are what I want. Go here, do this. But then that happens if I do it in that order. If I do it in this order? No, that's right. There was no order that worked for that. Right, so yeah, that continues to be a problem. Okay, so I need a sightline blocker there. I guess it's gonna have to be this statue? How would that work? Could it be this thing? Not with you there. Could you be somewhere else? Maybe. Or could it be one of these? Maybe that's the way. Because I gotta do some operations there anyway. Okay. If this heads up this way... I can't really multitask because my multi-push and the monster block are in the wrong order for that to happen. Well, let's ignore that. I have to drop this anyway. Here we go. Sideline blocked. Okay, cool. Now where am I going? Well, at this moment, I happen to be in a convenient spot. That move was something I wanted. This is something I wanted. This is weird to me. What's that about? Well, this one's closer, so I'd prefer to use it this way. Okay. I'm at 79. I think I needed to be quicker than this, probably. I also may have an issue of what I did with the trapdoors around this monster block, although no, I don't think so. Ah, shoot. That's fine. I do things in this order then. Yes, that's all fine. Okay, you're going where you need to go. Now that's statue. Okay, and I decided I was dealing with... Oh. So I'm just about ready for this now. Statue can wait a bit. Okay, so I need to hit this. Okay, that's on its way. Check it out, I'm right next to the thing. Nice and quick. Okay, you're out, statue's moving around. Do I have any other tasks? Yes, lots. Okay, so statue needs to be relocated. Couple of them do. So I don't need these bomb bugs anymore. I can blow them up kind of whenever. I guess I can... Oh, I'm not on a waypoint. I guess I can take this moment to blow this bomb bug. Dealing with my statue problem. Okay. So if I simply walk myself in here, like this... You're in the correct spot, the slug is dead. I can legitimately claim my key. Take a moment to eliminate that bum bug. The route for the statue is pretty clear. Oh, dang. That's fine. Better to do things this way. Okay. Okay, this is not there yet, but it's close. Oh, did I want to double toggle that? Am I learning? Yeah, because if I can't put this here and push it south, there's no way I'm getting there in time. If I had done that... Now, hold on. Can I waypoint... No. Well, I have the key. Yeah, cool, but a lot of stuff is undone. Okay, I'm kinda close. Am I missing anybody major? That's part of the kill switch mechanism. This is what I'm going for with the statue. No, everything is in place. Okay, so that's pretty close. I just need a small bit of efficiency gain. Alright, I can do that. Let's run it backward and see if I can get some right here at the end. Okay, so one idea was to double toggle this switch. Because that means this remains open and I can push the statue south through there. Problem is it'll go too far and I'll have to go around and do that slow thing. Maybe I can still deal with that though. Oh, but I can't double toggle this because I need to claim the key. Never mind, that's no good. Could you be a backstop? Hey, there we go. That might be thinking in the right direction. Oops. Now, issue is you're not quite in the right place for it. Well, Flying Snake needs to get closer anyway. Let's see, what if this was where my backstop was? Okay. But the Flying Snake is in a bad spot. Twing. Then this is the closest waypoint. If you could be dead there, I'd explode this, push that south, push it east, and then be able to forget about it. But I'm a little bit too slow for that. What could I change to improve that situation? I could go here. That way the Flying Snake is moving south. And I'm off by one turn. Okay, we'll just wait one then. Okay. Now you're not quite in the place where I need you to be. I guess let's solve that with waypoints. That will do. Okay. Thanks, but I needed something else. Let's do it this way. This is slightly closer. This is actually closer still, because I don't have to go around, so let's go directly there. I need that key. Okay, so don't just stay there while that's sliding. Go get that key now. This is not good enough. It's so close, but not quite. Okay. Alright. Very, very close, not quite there. Alright, let's see what else I can tweak. This is neat. Okay. What was I doing there? Yeah, that makes sense. This is a lot of walking, more than I would prefer. Carefully watching this backward to see where I could improve. I think my opening is honestly pretty solid. Although, I wonder. I do have to break these two. Alright, so that's turn 0. So sure, let's just run it forward. How about at this moment I do statue things? Are you gonna disrupt that monster block? You sure are. So you can't be awake quite that early. I could start moving this. It needs to move, but that doesn't save me any time because I have to come back here anyway to keep pushing. Okay. I mean, it's still an option to kill the slug now. Why am I averse to that? I'm not really. It's fine. So I was trying to manage that flying snake differently, but it's okay not to. I could take this moment to work on the passage around the monster block. Ah, right, I need to stop that thing's movement. Right, I need to stop that thing's movement. I have a place to be. That was why I left the slug alone. Alright, can I at least break north and south here at the same time? I sure can. And right now I can get the monster block moving. That way I don't have to deal with... Okay, I don't like where that snake is, though. Relative to the slug? It could turn the slug around? What if I did that? That won't be enough. Yeah, problem is I can't kill the slug while the snake is where it is. I guess I could take, like, one extra snake turn to turn the slug around. While it's in flight, oh shoot. Let's move here, actually. While it's in flight, let's do this. That. Perfect timing there. I can catch the slug on the way down at some point. Guess it'll have to be now, that's fine. Okay. Okay, a lot of those things that happened were pretty good. Now, hold up. What if I took a second to move this in the way of that sightline? There's a waypoint here I haven't been using. I don't see what I would do with it. Let's see. I guess I can teleport into that slug a bit later. I don't have a huge amount of time for that. I could just not use this waypoint again. Maybe that's okay? Deal with the slug later. Where am I going from here? Well, down this way, of course, because that does have to be pushed into the abyss. Alright. Several of my pieces are in place. I'm thinking about that slug. This has to happen at some point. It can't be now, because that statue would be in a bad spot for that. So I'm just walking over here to get to this waypoint so that I can start doing useful operations in this area. That almost worked out nicely. I would have to wait one to kill the slug from here, but I think that's worthwhile. So then... No, you'd have to be all the way over here, but it's okay to do this? No. No, it isn't. What if after that I started moving you north? Well, that doesn't make sense because the monster block has to come through there anyway. What if I use this waypoint? That makes much more it would make much more sense if not for the fact that I need to push this down. Hold on, the monster block's already up there. Oh, I was mistaken about something. When did that happen? Quite a while ago. Okay, so monster block's already up there. I don't have to go out of my way to awaken you, it will happen when I push this down. Okay, I have a few turns here where I can do things. Quite a few. Okay, there was an inefficiency, I found one. Okay. It's alright for this to explode right now. This is the perfect time. Quickest way to do that is like this. Slug, I don't love what you're doing there. In fact, I kinda hate it. Please stop. Okay, well, let's recontextualize some things. If I do this now, it means it is the right time for the flying snake to block the slug without any loss of efficiency. I'm gonna wait to use this time to blow up that bumbug, then kill the snake. Okay. That looks pretty good. Now I think this moves here, right? How am I getting to this spot at this point? Also, by blowing that up, I removed your backstop, so this monster block's gonna scare you a bit. Well, let's see how that ends up going if I do it. I don't like how that slug is. It's fine, actually. I'll deal with it later. Okay. So... I guess my next move can be this one? Alright. How does that work with the slug timing? Again, I have to wait one, but that's okay. You are not in the right place, nor are you. Okay, so I have a big mess in this tangle right now. I'm gonna prefer to allow the slug to roam in this little circle rather than do anything to it right now. I did have to drop that though, and this is the quickest way back. Okay, that's not so bad. Actually, since I'm already all the way down here, I want to move this... Oh, do I now? Okay, let's imagine this could be okay. I'd be wrong about that. Okay. What if... I do that? It's gonna put the bomb bug in the wrong place as soon as I lower this. No it's not, because that did not... Well, as soon as I lower that. Gosh! I guess I can move it back. While I'm here, do... Oh. No, none of this is working the way I want. That's not incredibly far off. Maybe I can turn it into something acceptable. I put this in completely the wrong place. Okay. So now... yeah, it's the same. Okay, that's fine. So same thing as before. This intricate depth, so I'm moving you north. So that you won't be moving around when I'm bringing this... Wait, you wouldn't be anyway. Because the statue's not there. Except I'm going to push the statue away. Okay. Intricate dance. This south, that west, this north. Of course this would be about multitasking. What else would it be about? Step, wait, step, move. That's done. You'll get scared a bit. Oh shoot, I need to... Right, I need to do this way around. Dang it, I need to do it this way around. Oh, that worked out fine. There is zero issue with this. Okay, perfect. I like this. Okay. I do still have to push this over. That's fine. I think the best way to do that from here is going to look about like that. Good. Statue's awake. This waypoint's poisoned. I guess I'll have to go a slightly longer way. That's okay. In fact, I want to do this anyway, so that's barely a detour. That waypoint's poisoned. This is a little more of a detour, and my inefficiencies are piling up. Also, that statue stopped there. Not where I wanted it. Okay, I'm in the middle of nowhere now. Why don't I do this then? That gets me somewhere better. Okay. Haven't dealt with this statue yet. I'm gonna hope that's not an issue. Big open space for that one to roam around. Maybe I can turn this to my advantage. Ooh, I think I can. Wait 1. Wait 2. Wait 3. What if instead I do this? That flying snake's not going where I want it. Statue's not quite doing what I want either, but I think I have enough time to just... Okay. Ooh, this is iffy. There are things I like about this. Alright, just get this out of the way. Does that count as out of the way? I can pretend it does. Have you come close to me? Okay. Okay, this looks actually good to me. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, that counts. Okay, that was fun. Alright, that is a clear. I will count it. I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, next one's gonna be the Great Slug Race. This looks much simpler and gentler, but if it's another race, then oh boy. Okay, I'm just gonna bail out of here and turn... Well, if it's gonna be a race next time, I should probably leave this on. Alright, I'm happy with how this went. This room was neat. Once I unpacked all the things, it was just a couple of little complications to manage at once, and that was a lot of fun. Next time down here.